Hi there. This is Mr. Nash, and I will be talking about the Great Awakenings in U.S. history. Oh yeah, one day before the exam, if you're taking the AP exam tomorrow. Is it late and close to exam? Then you should make this video 2 times speed. Get some rest, Wilmo. Okay, these Great Awakenings will be compared with the Venn diagram. All right, first, let's see pictures of the people. Okay, that's Jonathan Edwards. All right, he was a major person in the first one. Oh, there's Charles Finney. He has a terrible haircut. Worst I've ever seen. He's in the second Great Awakening. Oh, okay. So that must be what's similar between them. That's not very good face swap there. Oh well. Okay, so major person, Jonathan Edwards. Major person, Charles Finney. You need to know these people. The time for the first one, 1730 to 1770. For the second one, around 1790 to 1840. Appeal. For the first one, it could appeal to generally any of the colonists. The second one mainly appealed to women and African Americans, but mainly women. The cause of the first one was the Enlightenment. There was many new ideas brought about from the Enlightenment. The cause of the second one was that there was a lot of new religious revivals. I mean, there wasn't a specific trend that necessarily caused these revivals, but it sort of just started and spread. The impact was minor for this one. I mean, it impacted some people, but it was definitely, in comparison to the second one, not as impactful. So yeah, the impact was major. Some effects of the first one, the colonies, you need to recognize that the colonies became more unified and therefore more likely to have a revolution later on. Effects of the second one, there was a lot of reform movements such as temperance, women's rights, abolitionism, or education. New York is considered the burned over district, which just means that there's so many revivals happening around there. Now, take note that the reason why these people were having these reform movements, they wanted to improve society and be like Jesus would have been. So then a sermon that you would need to know for the first one is Sinners in the Hands of Angry God by Jonathan Edwards. For the old Finney, he doesn't really have, I mean, he obviously had sermons, but they don't necessarily have a name that is known well to historians. But we do know that there is a major concept as seen below that came about from this Great Awakening. Now, they're similar in some ways, but they are more different than similar. But they were both very emotional. If you see paintings, there's people like going crazy kind of. And they're religious revivals, obviously. Preachers traveled for all to hear. More so in the second one, though, more evangelical. And there was some ideas of democracy or right to choose expressed through debates, like between the old and new lights. That's more of a first Great Awakening term, though. So there you go. That is the difference between the Great Awakenings.